Dishonored Definitive Edition. Just a sec while I check up on things. Sounds like we're gravy. Uh, when we last left off, we had managed to finally rescue the daughter of the Empress, Emily Caldwin, and what's the word I want to look for? Shepherd. Yes, that's the word I'll use. Shepherd her out over to the Hound Pits pub. After that, we spoke to Pendleton about his brothers, about how not necessarily happy he was, but understanding that they, of course, needed to be dealt with. And now we're about to have ourselves a nice nap. Or will we? If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this. Alright. They want me to go straight to talk to Havelock and Martin. Is that? Yes, it is. I was hoping they might say something.
Their fate rests on your effort, on the strength of your hands and of your heart.
Not gonna work. You know, it's funny, if memory serves, with that rune, that bone charm that refills mana. Could I use that? I don't think so. Oh, well, look at that. I can get drunk and regen all at the same time.
All right,
yes, sir.
Martin's devised our next move. There's a footnote in Campbell's journal that tells us the Lord Regent's mistress sat for a portrait with Sokolov, the painter and royal physician. He'll be able to give us her name. Sokolov lives on Caldwin's Bridge about half the time, out over the river. The catch is that I'm afraid you've got to head out right away, while Sokolov is at his apartment on the bridge. Samuel can get you close to the bridge, but you'll have to find Sokolov. Bring him back here intact, and it'll enable us to make our next move. I can't believe what you've done so far. Escaping from Coldridge, taking down the High Overseer, recovering Emma. You make this old military man proud. That's it then.
Well then, be proud, old man.
Gamble's
Still
journal.
alone.
It's amazing how many overseers he'd been blackmailing. It really is the key to the Abbey.
Still a long war to go.
Sokolov's unpredictable. And as head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy, he's an odd bird, to be sure.
Yep, I can agree with that.
Your work at the Golden Cat was something for the poets, Corvo. Both targets eliminated and Emily delivered to us without so much as a bump or a bruise.
Yeah, I do good work. You'll learn that real quick.
The city is better off without the men you took care of, those loutish twins. And now, Lord Pendleton can slow the Lord Regent down in Parliament. Gum up the works.
Yeah, well, it's always good to have a monkey wrench or three. Cleaning. Rewire tool. I'll take that hack device. Sure. Oh, really? What do you need it for? Oh, it must be a container of food. Alright. Entry, I guess, 2.5. Pendleton was willing to go further than I thought. He served up his own flesh and blood to the cause, and I can see that he's truly loyal to the Empire. Could I have done the same if my brother was still alive today? Probably. Undoubtedly. Many innocents must be sacrificed for the good of Dunwall. Even loyal watchmen that fall, every loyal watchman that falls beneath Corvo's blade is giving his life for the Empire. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why it is nobody falls beneath my blade. The other is, well, most times if I can help it, I like to go the non-lethal route. It's more fun that way. It's harder, more rewarding. But let it be understood, when it's time for the mud and blood, you'll find somebody quite capable.
Ask me for any gear you need.
Okay. This lack of seeing what I need from you. Seeing that is painful. You have a standard bolt capacity upgrade, but not a standard, or rather, not a trank upgrade. And there's never going to be a trank like capacity upgrade. They're just too good. They're too good. And I'm saying I can respect it, but damn. Let me see. I'm going after Sokolov. Yeah. Getting those all would be of extreme use here. Now let me go see.
Nice.
Oh, what is that? Food? Like I said, ain't nothing like a jump that don't cost you anything other than to unlock it. Ladies?
Don't want to look around right now.
Of course. We can give you the tour later, when you've rested.
I was wondering, do you think my mother is really dead? I saw her get stabbed, but maybe she was still alive and got better. Is that possible?
I'm sorry, Emily. But no. She did not survive.
Oh. Did you go to her funeral? Was it fancy and beautiful?
A train of carriages rode through the city. It was very beautiful. Flowers everywhere. And thousands of people wept because they will miss her.
I wish I could have seen it.
I'm sorry, dear.
Yep. That's usually how it always goes. Rarely able to see a lot of the things we need to. Forced to see a bunch of crap we have no real use for. In the end, those are the cards. Okay, so yeah, I thought we'd come across that one.
I've been planning for Emily. Lesson plans are together. The schedule is prepared. We will make life as normal as possible here.
Okay, just don't get ridiculous with it.
I mean, this place isn't as pretty as the Golden Cat, but I like it better anyway.
Well, you're not hearing a bunch of adult things here either. So, yeah, one would hope you like it here. Yep. Slaughterfish, boy. Just a second. Did you have food up here? Or was that food?
Nice.
Where was that? Or did you actually eat it? Oh, never mind. Not what I was looking for, but that does the exact same job. Maybe even better. I'm not even finna. Not a word.
Off to Caldwin's Bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later.
Just climb aboard when you're ready.
We'll get ours later, but Sokolov is definitely gonna get his now. Caldwell's Bridge, the royal physician. You've been asked to abduct Anton Sokolov, the royal physician and head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Your new allies want to obtain from Sokolov the name of the Lord Regent, Regent's mistress, a mysterious ally and one of his most powerful noble supporters. Sokolov lives in a large apartment somewhere atop Caldwell's Bridge. This mission has always been very interesting to me, and you'll get a real good perspective as to why here in a minute.
What do you think, Corvo? Caldwell's Bridge. You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up. Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive, he's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got the whole of Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know?
Regardless of what you know, Sam, it doesn't necessarily make you wrong. Doesn't make you right either, but you know. A lot of people, it's interesting, a lot of people were really worried about the concept of modern conveniences. And to an extent, I can understand it. But at the same time, progress is progress. My issue is that a lot of people like to try and jump the progress curve 2-3 steps ahead, failing to realize them steps you skip are things that are extremely necessary.
Here we are. I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo. Assuming, of course, you've taken care of those floodlights.
It'll be handled. Nothing else to say other than when
Turn
you're
off
leaving?
those floodlights, then grab Miss and whatever else you need.
Was looking around other than just to give you folks a bit of a scope of the area. It's useful for intel, just to actually, you know, visualize the paths you might be taking. We'll be backtracking a lot.
At the arches under Sokolov's apartments, Corvo. That's where I'll be.
All right. Anything else to say now that you're leaving? Nope. All right.
I smell bones in the pylons, blood beneath the stone locks, and I building the structure.
Yeah, that kind of thing is normal.
The bridge for solace. Ruined men, abandoned women, and plague victims have all left from here.
It's kind of an old thing to hear about bones being used as either mistakes happening and people being crushed under construction and it effectively becoming a part of construction, or outright bones and what bodies outright being used as mortar. Ancient history was wicked, boy.
Understand now. Curfew means ain't nobody allowed to be just wandering about, except us guards.
Yeah, I know. But if we do see someone, then what? Do we say something? Remind them about curfew?
No, you don't remind them. You chase them down, and you give them a severely deadly beating is what?
Okay, yeah, I got it. Ain't no point yelling at me. Severely deadly beating.
Some of those kind of guards, huh? Understood.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Had to make sure that that lid was being used to keep me unseen. Ammo. wasn't sure if there might have been a note or something in there.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol. Blow off.
Yeah, it's nice.
Guess you should blow off there, guy. Oh, shit. Stay away. Oh, no. Okay, then. Oh, this is the other path. I was going to take it next.
Stupid rats.
I think there might be loot down there, but I can't remember.
Stupid goddamn. I'm so
The quiet leap of justice.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order
It
of
must
the
be that
Regent,
alley.
the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Okay, this ain't the area I think it is. That's fine.
Yeah, it's nice.
What's up, little dudes? Whoever can have the rest of that. I'll be taking that though. Didn't mean to take your bread. Probably sit over here for a candlelight dinner or something.
Such a charm.
It'd be kind of rough to do in the midst of a pandemic. Actually, no, I think it's an epidemic here.
Nice.
I don't think it's spread anywhere else. Warehouse key. I'll take the folded galvanic resin. I don't remember what. Oh, yes, that's what I was looking for. Stealth boots. Yes, sir. Well, oil. Now, again, you can play these without powers. Other than blink, you have to have blink, but you don't necessarily have to use it. And the reason why I mention it is because there's a rope or a chain that you can move along this room to get that.
Until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along
Matter of fact, I'm trying to remember if there's something over there other than the switch for the chain. Don't look like it. Oh. Wait a minute. All right. All right.
Stupid gut.
Money, maybe. Sometimes it's ammo. Most times when it looks like that, though, it's money. know, Rune. I hear and see you. Blocked from the other side, or blocked from the other side.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the region, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens, no pedestrian movement is allowed.
Almost jumped straight off the side.
Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Alright. That should give me what I need. What the hell? Oh yeah. Tripping. Was what? You didn't hear nothing. Shit. I should have used my crossbows. It's alright. It's not gonna matter. I wasn't trying to disrupt their patrol routes.
No, stupid goddamn.
Good. I didn't think anything had changed, but I wasn't entirely sure. Loud as hell, boy. They even showed that sound effect symbol letting you know that it was detectable. If it's detectable, then there's individuals who care. Good night, Weepy. I swore there was more to this place. Albino. Hey. You encounter white rats slightly more often. It's almost like the game is trying to be my spirit animal or something.
During this period, curfew will
I always
end
forget that
tomorrow
those
morning
white rats
at
are
sunrise.
albinos. Okay. Just to be sure. Yeah. All right.
Curse the plague and this blasted curfew. How is anyone supposed to make a living?
Well now, Mr. Croce. Even a wealthy man like you needs the city walk. Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and right, and the weepers, excuse me, the plague victims are worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any good to bait me, officer. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll profit. A smart man can come out ahead, even in the time of plague.
Sure, like that Sokolov. He's doing fine. Always a lot of exotic items coming and going from his place. Keeps this place running, at least for now.
Yes, yes, if by exotic you mean foul-smelling as a witch's bottom. The royal physician will be fine too, until he crosses the wrong man.
Well, I guess I need to get him out of there before he crosses the wrong man then, huh? you for the key. Thank you for opening the door. Oh, shit. Go to sleep. You weren't even... God. I'm not even gonna do it. I'd rather just reload to where I didn't use that, but I'm not even gonna do it. Where are you? I'm not gonna do this yet. Let's just keep going. 2 rooms. Huh. Alright. I know where at least one is. Fuck off. Good, it didn't kill him. But wasting light. Wasting wax, wasting candles. This is a epidemic. You don't need to know it's missing. You don't need to concern yourself with what's in there until it's time for you to go in there for it. Till then, let it help me, buddy. Everything's cool. The Young Prince of Tibia. Alright, I remember that one. That. Me no know, me no know. Tibia. 7. Pratchett's reminder. Remember that the truth is in the paintings. The way to the truth starts in the crowded streets. Continue until you see an anchored whaling ship. From there, find the slaughterhouse and the truth will be revealed to you. A note in Pratchett's house says that his safe code is hidden in his paintings. As I said, I didn't want to jump the gun. I don't know whether it was city streets. Still got that Boyle invitation. Crowded streets, abandoned ship, or anchored ship, and slaughterhouse. So something, 7 or something. Slaughterhouse. Oh, okay. The pictures aren't necessarily in order. Something, 7, something. Yeah, no. That's the exit entirely. It'll be useful here in a minute. That minute has not come. Something 7-3. Yep. Oh, okay, it's further down here. Right, I forgot about his Carmine War Medal. Thank you. Extremely useful to the cause. There we go. 473. Chuck your ass out your own 2nd floor window. Turn around and catch it, man. Only reason I shut that door is so you couldn't call for backup or be seen being choked out. They open it. I like having to input the safe code. If that means I can be interrupted inputting the safe code. Completely stops time for a shorter duration. But you move normally. Yes, indeed. Leave the needy. Alright. Done in here. Didn't. It's just basic floor. Useful. But no more so than any other one. Ah, right. Is this the building I'm thinking of? Or is that the one next door? Oh, that was the building. That's cool. That's cool. I'll be over there in a minute, folks. All right.
It has taken my blood. It has taken my water. It will take my seed. Why won't it speak to me?
Mad survivor. There's a reason. Okay. That's why it won't speak to you. Because you're mad, my friend. I forgot that he actually attacks you. I'll just assume he drank himself to death. Journal entry part 1. 19th day, month of seeds. What will I do? She left and took her things back to her family, as if that will help. The plague will get us all. Interesting. So she's either infected or she's not and just doesn't want to be around here. 3rd day, month of nets. It kind of begs questions in terms of the fact that she was willing to simply pack her bags, but there's probably other conversations based on that between these two. 3rd day, month of nets. It's been offered work. I've been offered work on one of the whaling boats. I'll be leaving this place at last. Later I will find a place on Tibia to the north. The winters are cold there. No rats, no plague. Yeah, maybe. Don't know. 28th day of months. Last day of this month, my fortunes have turned. I found something shiny. Shiny and old. Looks like whalebone, which is supposed to be lucky. Ah, you found the precious. You're gonna regret that. If you have your mind when this is all said and done, buddy. Journal entry part 2. 6th day, month of rain. My cousin Emil is coming soon, bringing a bird to roast. I'm going to see if any of the shops are still open. Maybe I can buy apples or some potatoes. 10th day, month of rain. I put my whalebone carving on a shelf, but I could not see it from some parts of the room. So I made a little pedestal for it. It looks nice in the candlelight. Couldn't see it from some parts of the room. Boy. 15th day, month of rain. Sometimes I dream about it. In the dreams it makes sounds like the wind through a broken window. On some nights the wind sounds like a voice. I was supposed to go to the docks to ship out, but I remembered too late. It was days ago. Wow. I had forgot that he actually had the opportunity to save himself. But this whalebone got into his brain. Journal entry part 3. 18th day, month of rain. My cousin came, but we fought over it. When I came into the room, he was holding it. I screamed at him and we fought. Now I am filled with remorse. Yep, well, you killed him. It's too bad. He may have just been wondering what it is, and you pulled a Smeagol. The precious. 26th day, month of rain. He's still sitting in the corner across from the candles. He was a thief. Yeah. 2nd day, month of wind. I wonder how he knew about it. Coming to dinner was a trick. Maybe he told others. 7th day, month of wind. Barricades in the halls outside. It is safe now. 11th day, month of wind. The watch came, taking people away. The neighbors, someone in the building has the rat plague, gone now. It promises to protect me. Each night, it promises. Yeah. Question becomes, did it protect you because it believed? Why did it protect you? For me to find an intact room.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pandysia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
Translation: make a few messes if you want to meet the ultimate mess maker. You'd be more interesting. Yeah, no doubt.
The crushed minerals, the farm animals, the vials of liquid mysteries. All these and more are necessary for his experiments.
Ah, okay. This is the area. When I was looking for that little side area at the beginning, this was the area I was thinking. Don't turn around. Matter of fact, see if I can. Oh, I can't. I was wondering if I could squeeze under there with him on me, like break the rules kind of thing. Nope. That's fine. Concussion. Where? Huh. Used to it being a map. Wonder if that was on the original version. Nope. I just could have swore it was on the wall behind me, not the one in front of me. Okay. Still got quite a bit of ways to go. Not the spot I wanted to pick up at. I was hoping that was here. Must be the area ahead. Interesting. If I remember right. Oh yeah. This is inside the building. Same building that had the room. Yeah. Feathers, I'll take them. As he said, there's barricades out in the hall. He actually did, like, make it a point to set up barricades. Huh. Oh yeah, no, it wouldn't be this place. Because this place is actually accessible. That building, you actually come in from another spot, this actually belongs. Yeah, there isn't anything else to get. You just, ooh, you just realized it is actually blocked.
Touch the charger before your ship and your duty officer brings it by. And the arc pylon won't pry you.
Those things? You give me the willies, sir.
You'll be thankful when Slackjaw's boys come down the street to slit your ricker. It'll be fun to watch them turn to ash. There was a time when we didn't need these things to keep a gang of kids down. I think since the plague hit, none of them expects to live past 20. so why be scared of anything?
Yeah, we got a lot of dumbasses running around like that nowadays too. No sir, you keep that arc pylon to yourself. Those things are deadly. I think you can survive maybe 2-3 shots with the health increase, maybe.
The air is heavy and stale. Some acrid powders still linger in it.
Okay. Guess I need to do something about that stale air. But what I do? Oh shit. Okay. You show me the icon that lets me do that, but then you. Okay. Well, fine then.
You're such a choffer.
Just do it the other way. Huh. Alright.
Nice.
Girl, I end up. Love that little tune, don't y'all? Be quiet. Drawbridge key. Take it. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Who are you? 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 I'll send you down there for nothing else than to make sure somebody finds you. What just happened? What the hell? Have I not done that before? Apparently not. Or the achievement didn't proc. That kind of thing has always been weird. Where the achievements don't proc despite the fact that you're doing something. Second. That's all that. That's it. Looks like. Yeah, I've been up here before. What the hell?
Nice.
All right. Here's the lights. Go ahead and save us a bit of a bit. Oh boy, don't slide now. Get extra reach. How do you know? How do you know there ain't somebody, a boot? I see, I'm gonna have to do this. What the hell? Whatever. Alex, note. Wait here and stay hidden until I come back. I have one last thing to do on the other side of the drawbridge. I need to deliver all these pearls we gathered to the boss tonight, so don't be messing around. If something goes wrong with the guards or if anything else happens, use the sink next to the building and speak loud. The boys will come running to help. Now, sink next to the building. I wonder if that's actually legit. You'd be surprised how many of these little mechanics like this. Straight up. And of course, break the wood if I want to, stay up high and all that.
The air is heavy and still. Powder is still lingering.
Understood. We'll get out of that acrid powder, won't we? Hell of a heartbeat, boy. One more. I'll be the fastest man alive. The 1800s. Overseer's music note. Yesterday, an overseer passed in the street near me playing strange music from the abbey beneath his mask. I could not see his face as he turned the crank on his music box, but I could hear his voice muttering verses from the sacred texts. Fear overcame me because it is forbidden to carry bone charms and similar such items for luck. The overseers are completely unforgiving in this matter. Gripping mine in my pocket, feeling his warmth, I walked with my head down. He was heading toward the royal physician's home. That shaggy Sokolov, and something odd occurred. I could swear the charm in my hand reacted to the overseer's music, growing cold. Some inner vibrations seemed to go still. I found a book that is perhaps related to this and will study it so that I may understand. I forgot that. Hold up. The ancient music, excerpt from a longer work. Throughout the natural world, there are ripples that we can barely perceive with our senses. In ancient music, permeating everything as a fundamental structural rule. Through it, you can work wonders without violating the natural world or begging favors from unfriendly spirits. Throughout my studies, I found a 17-note scale derived from this phenomenon, and with the right equipment, these notes allow for astonishing effect. Not the least of these is the ability to calm the turbulence originating in the void, which we attribute to the outsider. So these things shut down bone charms too. Really? Interesting. I'm trying to decide, do I want to take the super healing thing that I can keep on me at all times and maybe not have to use for the rest of the game? Or do I take the tin of brined hagfish by thereby taking somebody's potentially last meal? Since the elixir does help. Problems of trying to stick with a certain kind of universe and playthrough. But I wouldn't change it for the world.
Present yourself. Don't make me find you.
Other worlds. Other ways of thinking. Other philosophies. Other hopes, dreams, fears, foibles, failures, and successes.
Probably rats into everything.
Sure, probably is. There, buddy, old pal, old friend, old guy. There, dude. Okay. Gotta make sure this don't start back up when they go flip them switches. Well, actually, that's not gonna be an issue. I'm over here. I just shut down that wall of light. Trying to be careful. The sight lines around here tend to be iffy. Oh, I know where I'm at. Oh, yep, I do know where I'm at. Had you for a minute. Let's go. There we go. Yep. Give me a second. I know full well what you need. A man. No, seriously. She, yeah, she's trapped by rats. One of which had a bone charm. Three guesses who that is.
So that I can get out.
Oh, the only way is the old-fashioned way. Feel bad for the ones who ain't involved. I'm like, did that thing jump up here? Gotta do this carefully, because all that noise, these guards. Right.
Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe. There were rats. So many rats, completely infested. I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone. But he's dead now, like the others who were living here.
I believe it. I believe it started with the rats. I mean, with the bone charm. Like, honestly, they were setting aside all of the thought processes of how people consider mysticism to be, whether real, not, or in between. Yes! Choking is faster. Strong arm. Yes, sir. It's real fast now. Considering how people tend to get, it's not at all surprising that they wouldn't believe her, obviously, but it's also not surprising that, come to find out, there's actually something to this, especially based on what we know. Tyrion's journal, 26th day, month of wind. Finally found a new place where I should be able to hide and survive for a long time if I stay quiet. City Watch condemned the building, so this basement should be a safe spot. I have to believe that. If this is the same basement we're in, it's not a bad thought process, honestly. 28th month A day, month of wind. Everything is going as I expected. The watch patrols in the streets nearby, but they never enter this building. Food is the only problem, but I managed to steal some during the night. Second day, month of darkness. Someone else found this place and wants to share it. He is a strange amulet made of bone, and he claims that it protects him from the plague. We'll see. Perhaps we can help each other, but I'm losing confidence in the odds of survival. Fourth day, month of darkness. Since he arrived, I've been having bad dreams and I don't feel very well. There's more and more rats in the building. Soon I won't be able to leave this shack even if I want to. I'm starting to think that his amulet is cursed. Well, to be honest, it would fit. I don't think bone charms hit everybody the same way. And what I mean is I just got an advantage. But I got an advantage because I have assistance from the outsider. I don't think that's how it functions with everybody else. I think with everybody else, it's more of a crapshoot. You could end up lucky, but more than likely, you're gonna end up turned inside out, swallowing your own asshole. On my way, old man. On my way.
What have you done to me?
Dice.
I wanted to say there's quite a few rats in here, maybe not. Blocked off. Can I? No, I may not. That's fine. Alright. Let us continue our sojourn.
Dice.
Yeah, that was the barricade I was thinking about. So dude didn't set up barricades, the city watch did. That was the barricade I was thinking about. What the Huh? Oh, I went down there.
Dice.
Yeah, I went down a level. What was that? Alright, having your weapons out does not slow you. Very good. Very good. Always good when you find good ones. Now, here's the interesting little tidbit about this section of mission. And it's what I'm going to do. These parlor. Sokolov's place is right there. I can go get him right now. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Sokolov is testing elixirs on people to cure the plague. Why is it he always asks for healthy citizens? If you follow my meaning, sir.
You have no mind for natural philosophy. Obviously, it's because the ones already sick with the plague don't live long enough to provide Sokolov with any useful information.
It's just a shame, is all. Like that woman the other day. She was easy to look at. Seemed nice enough. Shame she has to die. I mean, it's so horrible, like, too.
Now you listen to me. It's none of our concern how or why you think. And if you want your elixir rations, then I suggest you stop your wandering. These are pigs. Pigs for Sokolov's experiments. And pigs mean nothing to me. Understand?
Right. I mean, why worry about a couple of disgusting smelly pigs, you know? All pigs get slaughtered sooner or later. Better if I wonder about those sounds we heard from the warehouse, right? I mean, what was that all about?
That's better. You'll go far, Grayson.
Like I said, Sokolov is the interesting type. Doesn't all surprise me.
Did you hear what those guards were saying?
I always remember this is over here.
I
But
heard.
I never remember the
What am I
code.
supposed to do about it?
Don't you get it? We're gonna die. Madman Sokolov is going to do something terrible to us.
Shh, they'll hear you. If you have a plan, then I'm happy to hear it. Otherwise, you're just drawing attention to yourself.
I handle that, folks. Don't worry. Classic. Ain't really much I can do. Oh shit.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
That's why you're not gonna find me. See? Problem solved. Decided to be courteous and help these folks out. Maybe. Oh. Maybe they'll have some knowledge.
I don't know who you are or why you did this for me, but listen. Nearby, there's a partially collapsed building. Up on what used to be the 3rd floor, you'll see a painting. I used to work there. Behind the painting, there's a safe, and the code is 294.
That's funny. I've rescued them before, but I've never chased them down. But the guards never usually chase them either, so. $214. What was that? 214, 314, 294. Excuse me for my inaccuracies. Hey. Hey.
I smell bones in the pylons, blood beneath the stone blocks, and die building the structure.
Yeah. Said it earlier, that's usually the case. Alright. Time to have ourselves a nice little meeting with the Mad Doctor.
Now my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential according to the latest celestial alignment. As for Test Subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
Please, sir. Please let me go.
Awake, I see. How are you feeling?
Much worse. Do I have the plague? Please, sir, I don't want to die.
Hush now, no one's going to die. You are much improved, number 312. The formula I administered to you is working exactly as it should. I cannot let you go yet, because I have not finished with my study. But tomorrow will make all the difference.
Really? You'll release me tomorrow? I'm not gonna die.
Yes. Tomorrow I will have the guards remove you from this cell. Late morning, perhaps.
But the pain. Can't you give me something for the pain?
I do have many pain remedies, yes, but alas, I cannot give you any. They could interfere with my research. You should thank me. Soon we will have a cure for this terrible disease, thanks to all my hard work and dedication.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Your hard work and dedication, huh? Yep. Guinea pigs.
What? How did you get past all the guards? Your
Don't worry about
tattoo
that.
is quite unusual. It is reminiscent of markings I've studied on cave walls far from the city. Who sent you? Piero? That jealous fool. There's no need to be his laphound. You and I can come to an agreement. One that I'm sure will please you more than anything Piero dreamed up. Who are you? What is it you want? Money? Elixir against the plague? I don't know how you got past all the defenses, but I think I can assume if you wanted me dead, well, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Everything within my power to give you is yours. If you'll just let me go. I can see you are an intelligent man, so you understand there will be repercussions if you should harm me. I am the royal physician, head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Stay back! Have you no heart? Please!
Have I no heart, huh?
Before you do anything rash, I think we can come to an agreement. It doesn't matter who sent you. Whatever they are paying you, I will double it, triple it. No? Well, money is not the only thing I have in abundance. Perhaps there are other rewards you seek. I see you are a determined man. Is there nothing I can offer you? Sir? Can't say I'm surprised. I knew someone would come eventually. But you're not what I expected. There's no need for violence. We can be great friends, you and I. Will you join me at a drink? Sit and talk a while. Come. We'll discuss your future. Money. Women. Whatever you want. There is much to learn from the stars for those fluent in their tongue. I could consult my astronomical charts. Is there no reasoning with you? Damn it. Someone help me! No! 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 I need assistance! Now!
You go ahead, I choose not to kill you. You see how fast that choke is? Gone.
Thank you.
Here's the problem.
He kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible right now. So I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
I think you probably have the plague. That sound is getting on my nerves.
I don't have anything to take. Oh, please, no more. Leave me be.
Not taking, checking. There's a difference. Okay. Now we'll definitely be coming back through here before we just continue on. Lieutenant Niles' report. As requested, this is a sample of the black market elixir we believe to be coming from one of the abandoned distilleries. No doubt it is inferior to your formula or even to Piero's remedy, but people are desperate. We have not been able to identify the additional ingredients. Perhaps you'll have better luck. One thing of note, some of the men of the Watch claim when pressed to have purchased and used this stuff from time to time since it's cheaper than either of the popular brands. None of them report any illness or complications, so while it may not protect from the plague as well, it doesn't seem harmful. I mean, well, if nothing else, you might be able to pick through it and see how useful it is. Lieutenant Christopher Niles, 2nd Dispensary Detail, Dunwall City Watch. Oh, what is that, Drug Task Force? Sokolov's formula? Yeah, see? I get Sokolov's formula for free.
Sokolov here. Excellent progress today. Test subject 312 is declining rapidly. As I theorized, formulas 12 and 17, administered in combination, greatly accelerated the progression of the disease. Interestingly, the respiratory mucosa had erupted and raised pustules, grayish in color, which burst, causing hemorrhaging and pain. I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which, in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential, according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
And now you know where all of that came from. Yeah. Search his spot for a little while. Find some things and some stuff. Alright. Overall movement speed is increased. Yes, sir. And as you can see, that speed increase is legit. Gotta be careful. This is a gap, and you can slip out, but you can also be seen in these gaps, including these windows. So. Well, oil processing. Do I? Yeah, I already know that. Oh, sleep darts. Okay. Is there another reason to keep going? Because I don't remember. Swore you could slip through there.
Stupid cut.
It's because you can slip through here. Second I go out there to take his coins, the second he turns around. Yep.
Whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed, I believe so.
As you can see, his place is quite interesting. Fuckers basically got a lab home. Food. Is that walls of light?
Seen anything scary? Bug someone else.
It's not looking like there's anything else really, other than stuff I can't really make use of.
Stupid cut.
Many seek the bridge for solace, ruined now, and victims all left.
Won't stay hidden for long.
Oh well, you didn't exactly find me. You just knew something happened.
I know you're here.
That's as far as I need you to take it.
What? Coward.
There's that music. got the bumping, didn't you? Wanted to make sure I heard it. It's too bad, but in the end, there is no wrong one. Nothing I actually need. And everything else is kind of So what? Oh. Huh. Yeah, boy. You be leaving this guy? Shows how Oh, I landed on him. Is he alive? Okay. Oh, he's not gonna be here in a second. I even hit the button and nothing registered. Irritates the hell out of me. Care what you know. What can you prove? Yep, you do that. Sammy boy.
Royal physician himself. He made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
That's what you want to call that noise and mess. Let's go. Let's get him back. Ugh. At least I got all the essentials. Most of the coin. Interrogation. The royal physician Anton Sokolov is now in the custody of the Loyalists. Through Sokolov, it will be possible to strike directly at those closest to the Lord Regent. How cooperative will the most brilliant man in the Empire be? He must be swayed or coerced into telling what he knows. Sure.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Yeah. Still, that's kind of what his ass deserves. Psycho-scientist.
Well done.
Let me guess, you gonna make Sam carry his ass in there.
Soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machine. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
I'd like to wind down first and say good night to Emily. You say he's gonna suffer the same fate, or suffer because he chose to serve corruption and all that. I'm like, yeah, he sure is suffering by serving the good side now. He's just going through a lot.
They circle around the candles and cut their hands to form their alliance. The blood hissed as it touched.
Attention, citizens. This evening,
He could just easily have no opportunity.
Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private
They're telling me
ceremony
about
following
that.
the tragic loss of two of our city's best
are
and
you?
brightest. the Lords Custis and Morgan Pendleton. All holdings and parliamentary votes now fall to Lord Trevor Pendleton, who asks for respect during this time of mourning.
Chick is a beanpole, but it can be allowed. It's everybody's
Can I tell you
starving.
something? I have a secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the city watch ever kicks in the doors. It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar. I don't think anyone else here knows about it, but I'm guessing I can trust you. The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs. If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
Interesting tidbit. If you have high chaos, she tells you nothing about the key. I don't remember if the key was here in the end or what. You two lovebirds looking for a quiet moment. Don't let me stop it. Have at it, gentlemen.
And will be summarily punished by officers of the watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these trying
I think the key
times,
might still
and
show
preserving
up
the
there.
timeless beauty of our fair
Not
city.
exactly sure, but yes, indeed. All right. Okay, so yeah, that was entry 3, not 2.5 when it came to Pendleton and his brothers. So this is entry 4, he just hasn't marked it that way. He is returning now with Anton Sokolov over his shoulder. Simply amazing. Not only can Koro project lethal force, he can do an extraction that I didn't think possible. And soon the two greatest minds of the Empire will be here, together. If I could get these rivals to cooperate, they can create weapons and tools of unimaginable power. If I could command both of them, well, I'll wait and measure their dispositions toward one another before following that line of thought. Smart.
We're getting closer to reaching our goals, but our position is becoming more dangerous. You don't house and feed a half-dozen people without leaving telltale traces. Riverboats pass day and night, and the looters are going to start gathering once they're sure the plague has burned the place out. I conclude, if our enemies are not dead by the month of wind, we will be. There's a sadness in Emily, but she's strong. Weathering the death of her mother just a half a year ago better than most grown men.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Once we take Dunwall Tower, I'll see that her life is better. I've always thought that I'd command the Navy in her name.
Anyone who has consumed
Sometimes I wonder if I shouldn't just take the title Lord Regent and do it properly.
Makes sense. Be careful with that line of thinking, Admiral. You may go too far one day. The Pendleton votes. Havelock. Bravo, sir. The Lord Regent is furious about losing the most recent vote at Parliament. He was counting on the support of the Pendleton family and expected limited resistance, just as you said it would. Losing the Pendleton voting bloc has really slowed him down. And since the Lord Regent's defense budget failed as well, he's getting desperate financially. It seems that most of the coin he is using to keep the city watch going is coming from a close ally. We suspect it's a powerful noblewoman who is perhaps his mistress. I'll try to dig up more information. As we know, if the watch doesn't get paid in coin and elixir, their loyalty will start to crumble. Your friend on the inside. Who is that friend? Nobody knows. Or what was that commercial? The world may never know.
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 41, in which I bed 2 of the Boyle women and only missed the 3rd by virtue of some inclement weather. It was the month of rain, and to counter the gloom, the Boyle ladies hosted 3 nights of merriment by invitation only. Lydia was most fetching in lavender pants and a tunic of yellow silk. She was pleased with me from the moment I walked in the door, with my manservant bringing not 1 but 2 cases of effervescent wine from the south. In fact, I had come laden with gifts, such that all 3 Boyle women soon took notice, and they set out to make me more than welcome. We uncorked the wine right away, and as night fell, we... Wallace! Found these interruptions.
Yep. Gotta pay to play, man. 300 million years, that's been the rule. Nothing's changed now, except now is you have to pay a lot to play a little. Go to my bed here in a moment. They created a little path that leads you straight to Emily as well. So that works out. Woman, don't be weird. You shouldn't know that I'm here trying to figure out what's wrong with y'all. Jesus. What kind of spy can see when somebody's spying?
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
Partly good to know, partly a distraction because it makes it harder to be out there. Fugue feast again. The golden cat. Now what's interesting, she'll make a bunch of drawings. They'll vary based on what you have and haven't done.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rag. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
What is and ain't right for a princess don't necessarily always align. Don't misunderstand. I get you don't want this kid in the middle of a war zone having to fight for a throne that she don't even hold yet, but will have to. I can respect that. And then you want them to be able to collect some things for her to keep her entertained. But you say their minds are on other things. I say their minds are on priorities, necessities. It's just the way it is. It's cold, but there's going to be some fall off. You're not going to be able to 100% help this little girl. Setting aside the fact that her mother's dead, everything else that she's going to have to deal with. She's a young child who's going to have to rule an entire empire, where her mother was well respected and hated in equal measure. So it's not surprising. And then you say she's all swords and spoons, and then she's on table manners. Not trying to be rude, but first off, that's kids by their nature. And second off, that's women even more so. Y'all are too all over the place. Sometimes we're too stuck. Sometimes, you know.
She still has bad dreams, though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother.
Looking for the end to her pain and her defender.
Please,
Yep.
please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
Mm-hmm. Right here, little lady. Right here. Good stuff. You'll be all right. Right. For me to go grab a room, a bone charm, excuse me.
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted some 6 months past at the moment of her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter.
Spiritual. Rank 2. Memory serves, spirited. Yeah, I am using it too. Cute. Keep. Let you have all of this. Let's see what it is. Imperial cameo. Oh, that's a photo. Keep the food. Didn't really mean to take your elixir. Well, folks, it's gonna be the end of episode 5 of Dishonored. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of it, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you. Oh, there is also this. Lord Pendleton's reward. Corvo, this matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious. Wherever they are, even if they are miserable, they are alive at least. So perhaps someday I will see them again. Lord Trevor Pendleton. Thank you for the coin, T. Oh, right. Sleep darts. And the reason for those, note from Piero. Corvo, thank you for getting me a live Weeper. The Weepers I knocked out down in the tunnels under the Hound Pit's pub. This is going to be invaluable for my old friend at the Academy of Natural Philosophy. As living plague specimens are quite difficult to procure, rest assured my colleague will handle this situation as humanely as possible. One would hope. Yeah, used every sleep dart. They just gave them all back.
Due to the rise in the population of plague rats.
Catch you next episode, folks.